Hello and welcome to another OFP video. My name's Tom, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Trader Value Score rule. This is the rule that has been implemented with the release also of new accounts and has replaced some existing rules at OFP. So this is a new rule that is being used to try and promote consistency with our traders. It replaces both the 2-minute rule and the 3-day minimum trading rule. These two rules were somewhat not popular with some of our clients, and as a result we have listened, we have discussed within our team, and we decided to come up with something slightly more lenient but also encouraging consistency, and that is how we came up with the Trader Value rule. So how does it work? Whilst trading, a trader will begin to build a score that measures their degree of consistency over their trading month. Put simply, the rule aims to measure how consistent you are, and it does so by making sure that no more than 25% of your monthly profit loss is generated on a single day, i.e. you don't want to have over 10 days, you don't want to have one single day having created or generated half, for example, of your profit and loss of the 10 days of trading. So the score itself is calculated, as you can see here, your highest daily profit within your trading month over your total profit and loss times by 100, so it comes up almost as a percentage. If that score is greater than 25%, then the payout is delayed until you lower it. The score then resets after each payout. So we'll come back to this a little bit later. So here's a good example. So this trader here, we've lowered the time down to just a week for the example. Over a week here, you can see the trader is rather consistent. The profits they're generating are rather consistent also. No losses, they trade every day. So on Wednesday, their highest profit is 35, so that's the number we stick above, and the overall weekly profit loss is 180, so that's the number we stick below. So that comes out to a score of 19.4, which means that they're within the 25%, and which means that if it was on a weekly basis, they would get their payout. This obviously, if we expand this over a month, you see how you'd want to be consistent. That doesn't necessarily mean trading every day. That doesn't also mean that you have to make profit. It just means that you need to be, over a greater time period, more consistent. In this example, on the other hand, we see a trader who is far less consistent. We have a day where they haven't traded. We have days where their profits are far lower, days where they make losses. And as you can see, on Thursday, they have a very profitable day, but they're not very consistent. So our score calculation would come to 80 over 160 times 100, which would come to 50%. So this means that they're not consistent. This means that they have generated half of all their profits on a single day, which means that on those other days they haven't been consistent. And this is something we try not to encourage. We want you to be as consistent as possible. So I'll tell you now what happens if your score is above the 25%. So for this rule, not complying, i.e. breaking, does not lead to account termination. We want it to be more lenient and also be more encouraging of traders to remain consistent. So what happens is that simply your payout is delayed until your score lowers. So if at the end of your trading month you find that your score is, for example, 30, then you still have time. Your payout is somewhat banked, but not given to you until you show greater consistency, let's say over the next week, and you lower your score. Then your payout is given. The score itself resets at the end of every month. So you may have a very consistent month where there's no problem attaining your payout. Then maybe you have a different month. Let's say you try a new approach, new trading strategy, etc., where it's a little bit less consistent. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to have the score from the month before. It's almost like its own fresh little score. And so really that's how it works. It aims to encourage consistency regardless of the strategy, regardless of the time frame that you're trading over, and regardless of what it is you're trading. So as I said, your payout is not lost. You keep accumulating it until the score is lowered within the 25%. So that is the rule. That is how it works. If you'd like any more information regarding this rule or our new accounts or existing accounts, then please feel free to go to ofpfunding.com. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you need anything else, feel free to message us, go to our website, go to our Discord community, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.